Okay, I'm just going to go through Breezeway as just an introduction for how to complete your cleaning tasks. So the first thing you're going to go to is navigate to the Breezeway application. If you haven't downloaded it, just let me know and I'll send you a link for that app. And then you'll go to your My Tasks in the upper left-hand corner. There's the 3 bars. You'll go to My Tasks and you should see a list of all the tasks. So this one is today. You can go out by tab to the future and see what else you may have scheduled. You can also click on the calendar and then select by date and see what you have. So I'm just going to go back to today. When I look at this appointment, I can see it's due today. This one is occupied, but you can see below if it's a normal departure clean. I just scheduled this one for this demo, but if it's a normal departure clean, you'll see the check out and check in times if there is another guest coming. So in the app, you see there's in this particular task, the green on the left, you see it's occupied. There's a download button, and then there's also a notes button. So let's just focus in on the notes button. So if you click that button, you can see that's where I will list out any kind of special things about this particular clean. So noon checkout or early check-in requested. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is I'll click in the app. And then as we go to the right upper corner, that's the navigation. So if it's a property you've never been to before, you can click on that and it will take you to a map application. And then you can navigate to the location. And then for us, we're going to go back into the app. So the very next thing you see, a departure clean, you see the due date, you see the requirements. So that just means there's 0 of 41 tasks completed in this. So we will need to complete all 41 tasks in order to close out the cleaning. But it's going to be much more thorough than it has been in the past as far as communicating, reporting sort of to me in what you find in the home and how it's left. So it'll be beneficial for us in the big picture long run because I'll have documentation that supports a bad guest or the pictures associated with the clean from your perspective. So again, you see the comments here on the left. Any pictures you take will be noted here in the attachments. And there will be requested pictures that you have to take in order to close out the appointment as well. So the next set of information you see is a reservation. So the dates, the guest stayed. So this particular guest is still there, and he's going to stay through the 16th. So it's quite a long stay. So you'll kind of know whether to be prepared for something crazy or a normal one-day clean. And then on the calendar, you can kind of see when the next guest is supposed to check in, September 7th. And then after that, you have property access details. So you'll click on the access button to get all the code for the front of the home. You can also, you'll see cleaner codes. You'll see if this home has a lockbox and all of that stuff. And then you'll also see the Wi-Fi. And then if you go further down, the only other tab that I believe I've populated to date is going to be the supplies. So let's say you're at the home and you've already checked in and you're cleaning and you notice there's some missing supplies or, I need to restock something. Go ahead and click on the supply button and then you can add supplies. So let's just go through, let's say it needs some coffee. You just do one. Give me 1 box of coffee. I'm going to add it. And then I'm going to add a supply. Let's say paper towels. So the paper towels is just the 1. So I like to say the minimums I'm going to request is going to be 6 for each home. So I'll say let's add 6 paper towels. And then for the toilet paper, just go ahead and push it up there like 18 or something like that. Because that's pretty, it gives me at least 2 weeks or something to get to the next stocking requirement. And then let's say, we need some Lysol. etc. And so we'll just keep adding stuff as we need it. So to get back to your cleaning, you just push the back arrow. And you haven't really started this task yet, so that wouldn't happen at the beginning, but just know that that's always going to be available to you. So when you're at the home, you're ready to check in, you start your task. Okay, and the first thing you see is going to be, again, the directions. You can click on that little map if you'd like to. You should already be there by now. The next thing is the requirements. So you see tabs, you can click on them. We have first tasks, then we have interior, we have exterior, and then we have finishing touches. So first tasks. In this particular app, it gives you the option to see everything translated in Spanish. So if you'd prefer to see that way, just click on that little world button, and then you can go back and forth. You can also rate. So we're going to ask you to rate every single clean you do, every stay of each person, and then I'll translate that to the actual app they booked through. So let's say this guest was fantastic. And so by now you're used to seeing who's a great guest and who's really bad guest. If it's a rating of 1 or 2, I would say, let's say for 2, I'm going to ask that you take a picture of why it's a 2. So let's say let's say we add the picture here. So you're going to push the picture icon, you're going to take the picture, and then it's going to upload to this. And then you're going to, let's say there was damage that you noticed right off, or let's say a window's broken or something like that. For sure, you're going to want to report the damage. So what you'll do is you'll go to the maintenance tab, and then you'll go report an issue. In the title, you're gonna just call out what you see, window broken. And then I would say add a picture, take a photo. We're gonna take that photo and then push report. And that should all roll up into your task. So let's go back to the cleaning. So report an issue if you rate this departure 1 or 2. So we did that. We also put a photo there. If there are dirty dishes to wash, run the dishwasher first. Strip linen, checking for stains, and run laundry per company standards. So we're going to just push the check mark button there. So we started that stuff. So the next thing we do is move to the interior. And this will just walk you through each thing. So I think initially it's going to be quite hard to get everything corrected and clicked and checked and pictures taken and stuff. But as we get through things, it'll get easier. So you can see I've completed in the upper right hand corner 3 of 41 tasks. So this will literally just spell out what we need to do. And we haven't really done this level of cleaning before. So if you find you're spending more time doing this stuff, that's okay. I mean, I'll compensate you for your time. I just want to make sure that we are doing it. And then in the future, you're going to see a differentiation between the departure cleans, which is the turn cleans, which should be much quicker if we do all of these things. And then there's going to also be a deep clean, and I'll assign people, and we'll review kind of the requirements of that as well. But that'll be a different scale of pay and time required and all of that stuff. So as I come to the interior, I'm just going to read through everything, make sure I do everything. If you need to show me pictures, then you can. Once you're done, click done. And then the next section is going to be living room. So you see 0 of 5, and then each of the items below it. Also in the living room, the couch. So you just want to follow what it's saying to do in the app. And so here, check under and behind all cushions to remove trash or lost and found. Vacuum is needed. Check for any stains or tears to upholstery. Spot clean as appropriate. And so I'm gonna, for time purposes, I'm just gonna run through things and take the pictures and check the things. So this is dust the television, clean, sanitize your remote, make sure it works, turn the TV on. If it works okay, push okay. If you notice that it needs like batteries or anything like that, then just let me know. You would take a picture, maybe report an issue or click not working, and then maybe put a little description. You can also do a maintenance request like we did initially for the window broken, or you can also do the damaged. Either way, I'll see it. So in this case, we're going to do good. And then here it just walks you through things, a lot of the things you already do, which is good. So let's just walk through them so we can get things a little further along. Some homes have both a coffee maker and a Keurig. This particular one doesn't, I don't think. But okay. Here for the bedrooms, I'm going to ask you to take a picture. So you have to add a photo of the made bed and whatever that. So finish the work that it says to do in the checklist, take a picture of it, and then I'll have it. And anything else you want me to see, like if you want me to know that you did XYZ, take a picture, and then it'll just be like the proof, you know, to say it's been done properly. So bathroom, we have a shower and a tub. Make sure the drain is draining properly. That's a big thing. If it's not, I can get somebody over there to kind of snake the drain. I have noticed some of you doing hotel V folds on the toilet paper, which is cool. Hair dryers, let's see, we need to have one in each house. Ultimately, I'd like to have one in each bathroom, but for now, let's just say do the one hair dryer if you see one and wrap it up nicely, the cord, make it neat and place it under the sink, and then take a picture of it. So just to make sure we do have one. A lot of times guests will say, I don't see a hair dryer, and they'll take it. just unfortunate, but I just want to make sure, yeah, that you saw it was there and it was there. And if it's not, I'll get it replaced. That's no big deal. Okay, so we're done with this interior side of things. So let's scroll back to the top. Now you can see we're done 36 of 41. So let's go to the exterior. And on the exterior, I know there's barbecue grills and things like that. I just want to make sure generally they're like that if there's utensils outside, you just bring them in and wash them. I don't expect you to clean the grills because they're a hot mess at this point. Eventually I'll get that on as a task to clean for anybody who's interested in that. But for now, we'll just leave it as is. What I'm asking for is just that you view the exterior seating areas and just wipe them off. I had one home that the exterior wasn't cleaned for days, and somebody left like a bunch of takeout food on the back porch, and so it was kind of gross. But anyway, here just go through the checklist and then do those things. I'll update this grill information and I'll move it to a different list. But in order to finish it, go ahead and mark that done. And then the finishing touches. So as far as the thermostat and the drapes and lights, I like to leave the thermostat either off or on like a 68 to 70 degree, depending on the season. So actually, I think 70 degrees is safe for both summer and winter. So I like to leave the windows and curtains open. And I would leave one light on in the house, even if you don't have a guest check-in. So just to show people are there. And then if you have any lost or found items, you go ahead and check yes and take pictures, send it to me, and then I'll do my best to coordinate to get it to the right person. So once you have 41 of 41 tasks completed, and it's all green here in the upper mid to top area, you're going to mark the task as complete. You can mark any special notes you want to send to me or anything like that, and then save. And then just another note, see how I got the notification for low stock. That's how I get them in an email, and so then I'll know I need to go out there. You can communicate back to me here in the app as well. So if you wanted to respond and say, got it, that's cool. I can see it. It'll come to me. But anyhow, when you mark the appointment complete, it will send a message to the guest that it's complete. So what my standard messaging says is, I'll let you know when it's done, if they did request an early check-in. So that's sort of a process I'm out of now. I don't have to complete that because it's an automation. So once you mark it complete, it will send the message to the guests, and it'll be smooth sailing from there. So let me know as you go through this. I would like to start this process tomorrow, and then I'll run both apps, both Resort Cleaning and Breezeway, for about a week. And then if you have questions during that time, just let me know. And then I'll shut off Resort Cleaning like maybe a week out, but I'll keep you posted on that. Okay, thanks guys.